Well, I don't have any power. Anyway, welcome back to Pure Cut Creations. We're gonna be doing something a bit different this time, and I know I say that quite often, but this time, as you can probably tell from the scrolling images, we are really going to be doing something different. Now, my grandpa is a very accomplished custom knife maker. He's made all of the knives in the slideshow that you are seeing right now. He's just a very, very talented individual. And today I'm going to be going to his shop so that way he can kind of show me the ropes and teach me a little bit about how to make a knife. So, this is his shop. I know it doesn't look like much, but it is actually the shop that I grew up watching him work in, and I think it's a big part of why I do what I do now. Um, I have a lot of memories down here with my grandpa working in the shop and me being a little kid, everything. So today, what I am going to do is I'm going to make a knife out of this buffalo horn. Um, as you can see, I'm not actually forging the blade. I am just going to be putting a handle on it. I don't believe I'm talented enough to actually forge blade yet, so we'll start here and see where it goes from there. So I'm gonna tape off this small section so that way it doesn't get scratched up at all. Like I said, this is my first one and I want to make sure that I do it right. So after I get it all taped up, the next step is going to be sanding it. And I just go over to the sander and I just slowly grind more and more away, trying to flatten these out. Now, since they're a natural material, such as buffalo horn in this case, they got very warped just from sitting around and getting moisture and whatnot and being in the basement shop that he has. So I have to flatten them out and then I have to shape them up. So right now, I'm just trying to get them flat and get the angle right on it because there is a bit of taper in the tang of the blade. Now the tang is the little metal part that sticks out of the end of the blade where the handle gets attached. You can see here I put a piece of tape on the belt sander so that way it keeps my piece up at a little angle. That's a quick trick that my grandpa taught me. After I get done with getting that part of the handle all shaped up and nice, I continued to sand it flat, and I honestly felt like I was standing at this sander forever trying to get it flat. You're lucky enough to be able to see it at 6,000, 7,000 percent speed, so 60, 70 times, which I wish I could have done it in that time. Here I'm holding it up to the light so that way you can see that there is still a little bit of light poking through, so it is not completely flat. So I go back and just keep sanding it more until it gets perfect, which it finally is, and that was such a relief. That was probably the most annoying part of this whole thing. As you can see right there, there is a taper on the tang towards the part that my right hand thumb is on. It is a lot thinner. So once I get the shape all lined out on these handles, I cut them out on the bandsaw. And this part was actually the easiest part of this whole thing. I feel like I've gotten quite a lot of time in on my bandsaw at home and on this one at my grandfather's house. So it wasn't difficult at all for me to cut it out. And I'm leaving quite a bit of material left on it, just that way when I'm sanding it, I can shape it up to the correct size and there won't be any that'll be a little too thin because then I'd have to get a new piece. So my grandpa just glued it up. He said that he wanted to show me how it's done. I think me being in the shop kind of got him a bit more excited to do some things. So you'll see here that he's doing some stuff on the drill press, and then I finish it up, just drilling out those holes for the pins to make the handle stay on. drilled out a little hole in it, and now I'm mixing up some glue. I put some glue on the handle, clamp it on, wait for it to dry, and then I pound the little pins in. As you can see here, they go all the way through, and then it's simple enough to grind them off. Here you can see I'm grinding down that handle material, getting it to be a nice fit for that tang. This beautiful black buffalo horn is going to be looking pretty good, I imagine. I'm sanding it down so that way we don't have any overhang that I left on when I was using the bandsaw. If you have an eagle eye right here, you might see my next project coming up. And then it's on to hand sanding, a whole bunch of hand sanding. After I got the hand sanding done, it was only a matter of polishing it up, making everything look nice, and there you have it. I really enjoyed this project, and if you liked what I did here, please don't forget to hit the like or maybe subscribe. Give me a comment or two if you like this stuff, or if you like my glass etching stuff or the woodwork. What do you prefer? Let me know. And we always do some fun stuff here. So once again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for some new content, and as always, have a wonderful day.